what a crazy and hectic off-season it has been to begin with. Absolutely chaotic. Little did we think that Bradley Beal would become a Phoenix Sun. I mean, I'm glad that the Wizards got that terrible contract off their books, but no one expected him to end up at the Phoenix Suns. So obviously the trade involved Chris Paul going to the Wizards alongside Landry Shamet. In return, the Suns got Bradley Beal, Jordan Goodwin, and Isaiah Todd. And there was a bunch of pick swaps that took place. You'll see them on the screen. But but pretty much it's divided the NBA world. Some people believe that Bradley Beal will help the Suns turn the corner. Other people believe that, he's not the game changer he once was. And, how are they going to fit alongside each other when they all need the basketball, especially Bradley Beal, who's a very ball-dominant scorer, like a similar mold to a Devin Booker. I think as a Wizards fan, like I said, getting that contract off our books was, what we needed to do. It's fast-tracked our rebuild. We've talked for a number of years that we've wanted to get rid of Bradley Beal off the books and, try to start afresh, but it's just been years and years of just constant talk. Finally, this new front office has pulled the trigger. Some people are saying we should have got more for Bradley Beal, but again, when you have a contract like that, especially in a couple of years, the last couple of years where Bradley Beal has had somewhat of down years in terms of production, you had to take what you could get. And I think ultimately when you can get all those second-round picks, a couple of different assets, I think we win in this situation. The question mark is going to be obviously around, like you said, who handles the ball as a point guard. They don't have a point guard. They don't have a bench. You can't win a basketball game and you can't win a championship with three guys. You saw with the Denver Nuggets how deep their bench was. You have two superstars alongside each other and the rest are all complementary players who can still fill the void and be really good players when need be and, perform the likes of Michael Porter Jr., your Aaron Gordons. You need that kind of a team, I feel like, in today's NBA. Yes, there's super teams that are very dominant, but we've noticed that the last few years there's been a trend to these smaller market teams with one or two superstars only and a deeper bench in terms of role players, taking out the championships. Milwaukee Bucks, for example, Denver Nuggets this year. We're starting to trend away from that, I'm noticing. But one thing I know for certain is KD will only be strictly remembered for these jumping ship and trying to, build these super teams to try and win rings. Like, honestly, his championships at the Warriors didn't leave any mark on me.
They didn't to me either. And, like, I don't know if you know who OSN is.
Yeah.
Oh, you sent me
that. Yeah, I sent you that. That's why.
It's funny how defensive he gets over it. Like, sorry, but OSN, like, he's just some kid in his bedroom making react videos. Not kid, sorry, he's a grown man.
Yeah.
But, like, he's making these react videos at home, and you're getting cut over, like, OSN saying nothing but the truth.
Yeah, he posted something on his story, and KD got salty about it. Didn't even use his burner account. Went straight to his normal account, and that, mind you, they've had a bit of banter in the past, him and OSN. So, like, I think it's all like
fun and games.
Yeah, fun and games. But at the same time, like, it's well within KD's nature to
like. You need to grill him though. Like,
it's
been nothing but the facts.
It's well within KD's nature to always try to defend himself and try to, like, defend his honor to some extent. But like I said, they didn't resonate with me. None of the championships they won, him winning Finals MVP, like.
Yeah, it was a bit like you expect. But even when you raise it, he's like, it's like.
It was cringe.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, the fact that they didn't get over the hump, they got rid of Mikal Bridges, they got rid of Cam Johnson. Mikal Bridges is going to be a big loss for them. A 3-and-D guy who's turned.
On this like, we honestly think that Brooklyn could have come out winners in that deal. Honestly, looking forward to the future. We
even mentioned that we said that if Phoenix didn't take home a championship this year that just went by, then I think that they're going to live to regret that trade.
Yeah.
Especially, like I said, with those kind of players like the Mikal Bridges, which are very much glue guys on championship teams. They're as valuable as superstars, in my opinion.
Yeah.
When you can have a guy like that can hold a team together, or both on the defensive side of the ball and really complement these other players, they're invaluable. So the fact that they got rid of him so willy-nilly, I guess I understand it's KD, but then again, you kind of have to look at it from that perspective. It didn't work out, and he's just trying again with another superstar He's done it with James Harden. He's done it with Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
He's done it with Steph Curry. Like, when is it going to stop KD?
Yeah,
I know it wasn't really meant to be about a video about roasting KD. He's just recruiting like a bunch of star players to try and win a championship. It's just like I said,
it's like high school recess, like all the best players. You know how
yeah.
they help each other.
I don't know. I just feel like the best, like the weight of Nikola Jokic's championship, the weight of Giannis's championship holds more value than KD's rings with Golden State. I'm going to stand by that argument to the day I die.
Yeah.
Like, his legacy, no matter what people say it is, yes, he's one of the greatest scorers of all time. He's one of the most gifted offensive players I've ever seen in this league, you know, from the moment he walked into the league. And I'm not taking that away from him. Like, KD, I love him as a player, but I just don't like the way he goes about these things.